I'm Mary Bakaboy, a volunteer college counselor and mother of 2 current college students. My advice and downloads are free. I've helped dozens of students figure out how to pay for college with little or no debt, and you can find your own college budget and guide at collegeknowledgeonline.com. In this video, I'm going to share my top 3 tips for students and their parents on how to find and afford the best college for you. Number 1, get the numbers. Parents and students need to start having conversations about the actual costs of college, from tuition to dorm rooms, to fees, to transportation costs, to meal plans, and really getting a good understanding of all the different line items that come into paying for college. And you can do this by going to different college websites and looking at their net price calculator. You put in all your information as a family of your finances, and you find out how much that particular college will cost your family. Then next up, you can drill down into that college's website and research the scholarships that they offer and take a look and see which ones you could realistically be eligible for and estimate that into your budget as well. Lastly, you can go to the Student Aid federal government website and figure out, taking their estimator, to figure out how much the FAFSA will possibly offer your family. Then, armed with those numbers, you can see what your family can potentially afford in terms of a college. Links to these resources can be found in the description below. Next up, you want to have a realistic conversation of who is paying for what and how, and put those numbers into your budget as well. It is really important to have these conversations in middle school or your freshman year in high school, because that will give you the time to be motivated and to work and save and earn the money needed for college, and also having the knowledge that the higher your GPA, the more scholarships you will be eligible for. Tip 2. Visit schools the summers of your sophomore and junior year. The biggest mistake I see with families is that they skip to this fun part before running the numbers and setting a realistic budget. The problem with this is that it sets you up for disappointment. It's like window shopping at Armani or Prada and finding out later that you should have been shopping at Target. And Target is great, but it would have been good to know that ahead of time. And a few students think they can't shop at Target, so they don't even try, and it turns out they could have gone to Target and received a complimentary gift card. Plan time on working and saving throughout high school. Do not overestimate how much you will earn through scholarships, and don't underestimate how much you can earn and save for college. Also, throughout high school, take part in job shadows and internships to really test your theories on the careers you're planning on pursuing, because the biggest cost saver would be really saving you from years of education and paying for that for a career that you're not a good fit for. So test your theories ahead of time. Tip 3, be mature and motivated. Don't get bitter and stuck by your frustration of your lack of funding or your low GPA. Accept your situation and look at the options available to you. With any GPA or with any budget, there is a solution for you. Next, you really want to figure out before your senior year where you plan to go to school, what you plan to study, and how you're going to pay for it. This will really motivate you to take the steps in regards to your studies and also in regards to your work habits on how to get to the point where you can afford college. You can download all these guides and budgets at collegeknowledgeonline.com.